Hello everyone, myself Kinjal Patel in Civil Engineering Department at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center Navsari. Today I will start new chapter specification of professional practice and valuation subject, and subject code is 2170610, final year and 7 semester students. In this chapter includes what is specification, their importance, purpose, principles, types and detailed specification of various civil item of work. So now first of all I will discuss introduction of specification. So first, what is specification? A detailed description of the quality of material and workmanship required to complete an engineering project in accordance with its drawing and detail is known as the specification. So, specification describe the nature and class of work, material to be used in the work, workmanship, etc. So, in general, the drawing so what is to be done, whereas the specification state how it is to be accomplished. Specifications show the following detail. First, types and quality of material. That means which type of material are used in the specification for an item. Second, method of preparation of an item. Which method are used for preparation of an item. Quality of workmanship, method of measurement of an item, and other detail related to the item. Next topic, importance of specification. So, the main reason why the specification is so important to the construction process. First, sometimes it is not possible to furnish the information on drawing regarding the quality of material, workmanship, and standards which should be applied and achieved during construction. So specification provide clear instruction on the intent, performance and construction of the project. Second, the rate of item depends on the specification. So that means the rate which is depends on the specification. If the specification are rigid and demand for the superior quality, so directly the rate of item will increase and vice versa. Third, specification are necessary during supervising the work. Fourth, the specification of item are required by the contractor to fill the rate of item in tender document. So, as the rate of work is based on the specification, a contractor can calculate the rate of various items of work in tender with his procurement rate of material and labor. Thus, tender paper without specification of work is baseless, incomplete, and invalid. Now, next, importance, the drawing and specification from two important contract document. In case of discrepancy between the drawing and specification, so the provision of the specification are given more legal strength and shall govern. Thus, the specification play in an important part in construction work, and heavy responsibility is attached to the specification writer for his job. Next, specification provides specific guideline for the workmanship and method of doing work. Thus, it serves as a guideline for supervising staff to execute the work. Now next, specification enable the employer to check the quality of a material and workmanship. That means a contractor can make a program to procure the material required for a project, and the owner can check the quality of material as per this specification. Now last, the contractor bid the tender as per the specification and is paid as per the tender price. Any change in specification so directly change the tender rent. That means the work is carried out according to its specification and the contractor is paid for the same. Change in any case, the change in specification so directly change the tender rate. Now next topic is purpose of specification. First, to describe the quality of a different material required for construction work. Next, it enables the department, engineer, architect and contractor to procure, define and check the material quality as per the specification. Next, specifications are helpful to the contractor in filling the rate of various items in tender. The contractor who is filling the tender for the work will be able to put correct rate for the different item of the work. Next, to specify the quality of workmanship and method of doing the same. Now next, specifications are necessary to verify the check the strength of material for the work. That means the specification of the work are required to describe the quality of a different material required for a construction work and is one of the essential contract document. And last, specification is an essential contract document and is required for arbitration and court cases. That means if any dispute arises between the parties, the specification will help to arbitrator or the court to settle the dispute. Now next topic, types of specification. So specification are divided into two types. First, general specification and second, detailed specification. First, general specification. General specification also known as brief specification. So while preparing the estimate, the quantity surveyor write down the brief description of every item. These are known as brief specification. So in this specification, they gives the nature and class of work and materials and the proportion that should be used in the various items of the work are described. From foundation to the superstructure. So only a brief description of each and every item is given. It is useful for estimating the project. Without going through lengthy detailed specification, general information for the quantities of materials, nature and class of work can be known from the general specification, but they do not part of contract document. Next, buildings are classified into four categories. Class A, that means first class building, are having highest specification, while Class D, that means fourth categories of building, are having lowest specification. So I will discuss first general specification of first class building. So first point is foundation and plinth. So foundation and a plinth shall be a first class brickwork in proportion of a 1:6 cement mortar over 1:4:8 proportion of cement concrete. Second, damp proof course, that means DPC. So DPC shall be of 25 mm thick cement concrete in proportion of 1:1.5:3 mixed with 1 kg of any waterproofing material per bag of cement. Third, superstructure. So superstructure shall be a first class brickwork with 1:6 proportion of cement mortar. Or lintel over door and window shall be of RCC. Next, roofing. The roof shall be of 100 mm thick, that means 10 cm thick RCC slab with 10 cm average thick lime terracing over it. Height of room shall not be less than 3.5 meter. Next, flooring. So mosaic tile flooring shall be provided in all floor including the staircase. Next, finishing. So inside and outside wall shall be finished with 12 mm cement mortar plaster in 1:8 proportion. So inside shall be distempered over 2 coat of whitewash and outside shall be 2 coat decorative waterproofing cement coating. Next, door and window. So door and window frame shall be of seasoned teak wood, shutter of 3 cm thick teak wood paneling, and brass fitting shall be provided. All fittings shall be provided with iron grill, and door and window shall be varnished and or painted with 2 coat of priming. And last is miscellaneous, which includes the rainwater pipe shall be of cast iron or cast finished with paint. All sanitary water supply and electrical fitting shall be of first class material. Now next, specification of second class building. So specification of second class building are scaled down. For example, in place of first class brickwork, second class brickwork is used. In place of flooring with rich specification, it is provided with IPS flooring, ordinary plastering on wall, salwood for door windows, then teak wood. So first start is foundation and plinth. So foundation and plinth shall be of first class brick with lime mortar over lime concrete. Second, filling. So foundation trenches and plinth shall be filled with earth. Now next, DPC, damp proof course. So damp proof course shall be of 2 cm thick cement mortar 1:2 proportion mixed with suitable waterproofing compound as specified. Next, superstructure. So superstructure shall be of second class brickwork in lime mortar, and lintel over door and window shall be of reinforced brickwork. Next, flooring. So the flooring shall be 2.5 cm cement concrete over 7.5 cm lime concrete shall be used. Next, roofing. So the roof shall be of reinforced brickwork slab with 7.5 cm lime concrete terracing over. Veranda roofs may be of AC sheet are used. Next, finishing. So finishing shall be of inside and outside walls shall be of 12 thick cement mortar plastered. Inside shall be whitewashed 3-coat and outside shall be of washed 2-coat over 1-coat of whitewashed. Next, door and window. So door and window frame shall be of seasoned teak wood and shutter of 4.5 cm sisal or deodar wood. And iron fitting shall be provided. Door and window shall be painted with 2-coat over 1-coat of priming. And last is miscellaneous, which includes the rainwater pipes shall be cast iron, electrification, sanitary and water supply fitting shall be used of class B type of material. Now next, this is the comparison of general specification of various building classes. So the various class of building like A class building, B class building, C class building and D class building, which ranked highest to lowest specification. Okay, and this column indicate the name of work from foundation to superstructure, which includes like DPC, wall, floor, roof, woodwork and fitting. Now next topic start is detailed specification. The detailed specification for a particular item specify the qualities, quantities and proportion of the material and the method and preparation and execution and mode of measurement for that particular item of a work in a project. It is also specified the item of a work in detail, accurately and completely in all respect in relation to the drawing of the work. Next, the detailed specification of a different item of a work are prepared separately and described what the work should be and how they shall be executed and constructed. Okay, if any tests are required like physical, chemical, electrical for the finished work to ensure the described strength or quality are specified in this specification. Also, the method and duration of a protection of a finished work as required are specified in the detailed specification. Next, the types of machinery, special tools, equipments, plants, their method and preparing the item of operating during execution are described in the detailed specification. The detailed specification are arranged in the same sequence of order as the work are carried out. Next, detailed specification are framed and written based on the requirement provided by the department, planner and architect. And it is the part of a contract document, and this specification are written by the engineer. Now next, discuss the types of detailed specification. They are divided into three categories. First, general provision, second, technical provision, and third, standard provision. So first of all, discuss first general provision. So the general provision are also known as condition of a contract, and this condition of contract to be included in any particular project will depend on the nature of work. In case of most of the civil engineering contracts, the following group of condition of contract are generally accommodated. First condition relating to document. That means includes the bill of quantities and schedule of price, drawing, Indian standard specification, notice, etc. are involved in these categories. Second, condition relating to the general obligation of the contractor, which includes the access to work, bylaws and regulation, fencing, watching and lighting, instruction of engineer, insurance, etc. are involved in these categories. Third is condition relating to labor and personnel, which includes the accident to workmen, contractor representative, engineer representative, first aid, rate of wages, etc. are involved in this condition. Now next, condition relating to the execution of the work, which involves like amount of extra item, damages, defective work, defect, etc. Now next categories is a condition relating to measurement and payment, okay, which includes the method of measurement of completed work, method of payment, payment to subcontractor, etc. And last condition is a condition relating to default and non-completion, okay, which includes like right to suspend the work by the owner, time of completion, etc. are involved in this condition. Now second types is technical provision. So this specification describes the technical requirement of each type of construction. Technical provision contain detailed instruction regarding the desired quality of a final product. They also provide for inspection and test during construction to make sure that the specified requirements are being obtained. So technical provision are of three types. First is specification for material and workmanship. That means these specifications are written for engineering structures such as a bridge building, etc., where it is not possible to conduct any practical test to ensure that the structure will perform its required services throughout its described period of utility. Second, specification for performance. That means these specifications are based on the overall performance of the finished product, and hence they are written for equipment and machinery such as a pump, motor, etc. A principal feature to be included in this type of specification like a general description, design and installation, provision for special equipment and guarantees. And the last is specification for proprietary commodities. That means this specification include commercial product which are standardized. Hence, it is It becomes essential to know exactly the quality of a product beforehand because there is no control over the material or workmanship or performance. Hence, only thing to be mentioned in this type of specification will be to state a name of a particular brand. This specification are prepared of detailed specification for an item is a time and a labor extensive job. Also, there are scope for deviation and omission while writing lengthy specification. Thus, the standardized specification for most of the work are prepared by the engineering department, which serve as a standard guideline to the department. This standard specification are ranked or numbered. Then after standardized specification, it is not necessary to write detailed specification with all the contract document. So while preparing the contract document, only the serial number of standard specification is given. Thus, the lengthy process of awarding the specification is avoided and thereby much time is saved. The standard specifications are prepared by government or manufacturer of material of professional bodies.